Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 29th, 2024. This is for Gemini Last Shuffle. So Gemini, what we have is great gratitude, and we have the Sacred Temple. I would say that you're really meant to count your blessings today. Today is a day where you need to be counting blessings. I don't care what's going on. If you're stuck in traffic, which is one of my favorite examples, right? If you're stuck in traffic, consider it divine protection. Even if you're late to something. If you're late to something, and then they say, well, you were too late, goodbye, just know that that was divine protection. That was something where you were not meant to be there. That particular person was going to be toxic or damaging or something. Look, Tower, I cannot make this up. Oh my gosh, I feel it so strong that whatever is happening to you is divine protection all the way through. Right, be grateful for the mystery, for the, I don't know what's going on, that if you're being held up at any point, Eight of Swords, that means that you were being held up for a reason, because you would have been sad and disappointed if you would have showed up on time. I don't care what it is. Look, the Five of Cups flipped out. I cannot make this up, and I'm getting chills. I could speak in tongues right now. That's how strong this feeling is. The Tower and Five of Cups over this whole reading talks about something shocking happening, that there is hope after this. You may be really disappointed that something doesn't go through. The Tower speaks about things not going the way you wanted to, falling apart, unexpected changes, but they're also speaking a lot about that these are things that are out of your control. With the moon and death, you cannot control those things, right? You cannot control when the moon comes up. You cannot control the moon phases. You cannot control death. And you cannot control the Tower. That is for sure. I mean, sometimes there's warnings with the Tower that if you don't do this, you are not going to make it there. You know, if you don't do that, this is going to happen. But this is not necessarily a warning, but a confirmation that if something does happen today or doesn't happen today, it is meant to be that way. It may be sad. Like I said, you may be late to something. You're like, I was supposed to be there. You know, they're showing that this would not have granted you independence. Rather, it would have granted you codependency. So if you're like, oh, if I would have got there and signed the paper, I would have got this money or whatever it is, because Nine of Pentacles is here with the Moon, King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles and Death. This would have curtailed you or saddled you down or weighed you down. And that is why you were divinely protected from it. So if you are late, you miss something, something happens and it doesn't go through, to consider this a blessing. I would say that Spirit wants you to be in a place of thank you, Spirit, consistently throughout the day, because then you still have your autonomy. You may not feel that way. You may be like, I would have had this much money. I would have had this much going on, or this resource. This would have come with so many strings attached that you would have been in this Five of Cups energy. I regret showing up, you know? So just know if there's any obstacles, it was meant to be an obstacle. It was protecting you, because a King of Wands is highly determined. So you would have been determined to get there. You know, you'd have been determined to sign it. You'd have been determined to be in the space that you're not meant to be. So they would have given you or created an obstacle with the Eight of Swords and the Chariot. You cannot. The Sacred Temple is saying you're meant to be somewhere, but if you're not meant to be there, you would you would feel trapped. You would feel stuck somewhere, like the imagery of traffic. You'd be stuck. I can't move. I can't go. And there's a reason for it. Either A, you could have been in a car accident, a fatal car accident, or one that could render you incapacitated for a bit of, you know, a great chunk of time, or, you know, some kind of thing, or you would have reached that place and then found yourself, you know, down the line, maybe say Cancer season, crying about this, like I shouldn't have done it, you know. And so here we have behind a mask, Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Behind a mask, you may be kind of, there's this energy of saying that you're needing to see the truth. That this is an intention of sitting, smiling, maybe being defensive about why you didn't defending yourself. You know, the truth is I was this and that happened. I was in traffic and that. And they're saying that behind the mask, think about why you are in this space that you're in. The truth of things. There's going to be a clarity, right? There's going to be some sort of new opportunity or clarity in this whole thing. They're also speaking of a new opportunity in the face of all the things that you may have lost. If you didn't get there, just know that something else is going to come up for you that's better. It doesn't sound better at first, but it's way better than what you were going to do or whatever it was you were going to, be involved in. So behind a mask here, they're saying don't fight the truth. Be very open to seeing everything with mental clarity here, right? Just wait it out. Be patient. Something better is going to come on that ship that's on its way towards you, Family is a Knight of Pentacles and King of Cups. Your family energy, they're happy that something doesn't go well. Your family may intuitively know that something is not right, that is slowly leading you down a path of codependency. They may feel that way, and they may be really happy that something doesn't go well for you, but they may be empathetic and speaking words of like encouragement in so many ways, or telling you something. Some of them may have told you already that something isn't good for you. They may, with this energy here, this is an energy of whatever they said, it may have taken time, but now you see it, But there's a lot of love here and a lot of care and empathy, but also this energy of being so happy that something did not go through the way that you were hoping it would, right? But they want you to continue to have hope. Spirit's saying this isn't something to make you feel hopeless. This is something to instill another energy of hope in you, because something else is coming up that may be way more exciting, but also instills a little bit of fear. So you may have gone through a lot of this too. Looks like the more comfortable, like a person. I know you see, it's trending right now. We're watching a lot of celebrities come out with their truth of things, and it may look great. Oh, I'm offered this much money to do just, all I have to do is this, not realizing the strings attached to it, and the better deal coming along afterwards, where it's like you still have your own, autonomy. You still have a role in leadership. You still are able to steer your own ship in so many ways. And so something better comes along after this. So they're showing some energy of that. And you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer. Scorpio is really strong, and Cancer, very strong, right? So we also have Pisces here. Gemini, not Gemini. There's no air signs here, so they're saying it's a no-brainer, right? But we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus as well. So you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, or Gemini, Cancer cusp. We have Cancer, Leo cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp, Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, and a Pisces, Aries cusp. But if you're not dealing with these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.